Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where we talk about books and beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee, co-host Raina. We are back from Florida, and we are ready to go with a couple of book reviews. I'm going to post a couple of links in the description box of our videos that we made while we were in Florida, and they're worth checking out. So if you have a moment and you haven't seen those, maybe you were busy with your own Thanksgiving time, check them out. There'll be links below. So there are two books actually that I would like to talk about today. And these are both books that I got from Book of the Month last month, which was November. I would like to do a review of both of those. Now, the first is A Flicker in the Dark. This is a thriller. This was an add-on book for me. I had saved a credit from October when I did not choose a book of the month. And this book is actually from the year 2022. It was a Book of the Year finalist with the Book of the Month Club. So it was offered as an add-on. So let's talk a bit first about the author. This is Stacy Willingham, and she has a master's degree in writing and a BA in magazine journalism. She was educated in Georgia, and I believe she still lives in the South. She said she was always interested in writing from very early on in her life. And again, I'll put in the description box a link to the article that I read about her so that you can see where I got this information from. One of her heroes, as far as a writer, is Stephen King. She said because of the hardships and rejection that he encountered while he was getting into the business at first. So now the first book of his that she read is The Shining. So that was kind of interesting. Now, this book, A Flicker in the Dark, came out in 2022. She also had a book that came out in 2023 called All the Dangerous Things, and a book called Only If You're Lucky that came out in 2024. Now, these are all standalone books. They're not in a series, but all are highly rated on both Amazon and Goodreads, basically 4 out of 5 stars. And her work, as far as, the type of thriller or category of thriller, has been kind of compared to Gillian Flynn and Karen Slaughter. So if those are two authors that you like, you may like Stacy Willingham as well. So what's A Flicker in the Dark all about? Let me grab it here. Well, the main character is Chloe, who is a psychologist. And 20 years prior to the story starting, Chloe's father was found guilty of murdering 6 girls. He is now serving in the present day a life sentence, of course, for those crimes. Yet somehow it seems that history is repeating itself when several more young girls come up missing. So all are linked to Chloe in some way. She knows them, has run into them somewhere. And so after doing all of this work in psychology for herself and for her patients, and, doing so much healing from the previous set of murders, now once again she finds herself in the position of having to ask, why these girls? Why now? How am I linked to the situation? Now, the author said that she got her idea for the story when she realized that the families of serial killers always say that they're surprised to find out that their family member is such a ruthless killer, and that that's not the person that they saw, and that's not the person that even they love. So it's an excellent thriller. I did love the tension in it because you're always wondering, well, wait a minute, is it a copycat killer? Did they not get the right man 20 years ago? It just kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat and it keeps you reading. I like the characters. They were believable. They were relatable. I went through the book pretty quickly, and I enjoyed it very much. I would definitely concur with the 4 of 5 star rating. I think that's appropriate for this book. And I recommend the book to anyone who likes thrillers. It's a solid read by, someone that you've probably, someone who's probably new to you. And I would definitely read another one of Stacey Willingham's books. So now, next up is the book that was the actual book of the month, one of the choices for November. I chose this, P.S. I Hate You. And this is by Lauren Connolly. This is a romance. Generally not in my wheelhouse, but I thought I'd give it a try. Now, I did give it my best shot. I did. But I ended up DNFing it. I gave it slightly over 100 pages, but I just couldn't finish. It just didn't hold my attention well enough. So let's talk about it. First, now, Lauren Connolly has written many, many books. Many are in series. There is a Forget the Past series and a Folk Haven series. There's also a Green Valley Heroes series and a series called Casual Magic. Many of her books are paranormal romance, fantasy, that kind of thing, including like shape-shifting things, stuff like that. So her books do get decent ratings on Goodreads and Amazon. So I don't, feel like I'm being overly critical here. I just really think that when it comes to romance, since it's not my main genre, I'm a little bit picky, and this one just didn't cut it for me. The story itself now seemed very interesting to me and intriguing at first. The main character is a young lady. Her name is Maddie, and along with a young man that she has always had a crush on, she goes on a journey, which is at the request of her deceased brother, to spread his ashes in different locations throughout the United States. It's 8 different states that he had never been able to get to prior to his untimely death from cancer. And he wants his best friend, Dominic, he's the crush, and his sister, Maddie, to go and enjoy these places kind of like on his behalf. He apparently had some kind of insight and understanding to their attraction to each other, even though maybe they didn't. Because they're kind of at odds with each other over some different things that have happened in the past. So I think it's a good concept for a romance. So I will also place a link now to the author's website in my description, so you can see the array of titles and series that she has to her credit. Chances are, if she writes in your genre, then some of you have probably read some of her books previously, and I really want to give this book a chance. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away this book to anyone who is interested and who lives in the U.S. Okay, so it's going to be U.S. only. And I also need you, please, to have a Booktube channel to enter the giveaway, because I would like you to read it and do your own review of it. It's a brand new book. It just became available for sale at the beginning of the month, so it really needs and deserves an appropriate audience and attention from a reviewer who reads romances on a more regular basis than I do. So here's the rules. First, I'm going to say you have to have a Booktube channel in order to enter. My last giveaway now, it just so happened that 3 viewers who do not have a channel won. And that's fine, but it's not going to work in this case because I need you to fulfill the next rule, which is that you must do a review of the book on your channel. And I'm going to put a time limit on that and say by the end of March 2025. Let's face it, December is already a wash. You've got the holidays. You've probably already made your TBR. It's a couple days into December as I am making this video. You may even have your January TBR set. So this will give you a chance to get it on your TBR and then be able to do a good review of it. So, and let's also say now, you yourself, as the channel owner, you do not necessarily have to be the one to read the book. If you know someone else who might enjoy the book, say a friend or a family member, that's fine to have them read it. But then I'm going to say they have to come on your channel and do the review. It can be done faceless or however you like. If you would like to maybe do it as an interview with them and ask them questions about the book in order to prompt them and, have them, be able to maybe articulate a little bit better in front of the camera, what they thought of the book, then that's fine. My intention is just to give a nice chance to this book and be able to see what we can do as far as a more complete review than what I could have by only reading the first 100 pages. So the next rule is that I'll need you to put PS into the comments section. You don't need any dots, dashes, colons, or anything like that. Just put the capital letters PS. You can put them as a standalone comment. You can put PS, I hate you, Renee. And I don't think you will. Or you can put PS, I love you, Renee. I love your channel, Renee. You can do that if you'd like. Or you just put PS anywhere in the comment. That's how it will filter out. I will make sure that you have a Booktube channel, put you on the, what did I call it? The magic spinning wheel of the great beyond. And then I will select a winner. I will select that winner a week from now on a Tuesday. So it will be December 10th, Tuesday, 2024. I will do it at 5 p.m. I will video it. And then I will post the video just shortly after that, and I'll put up a reminder and all of that kind of stuff. So you'll be all set. So I think it'll be fun. And I really do want to see a review of this book. I think it's a nice plot twist to hand it off to somebody else and see what they can do and put a little interest in it by, let's see who wins and, who has to be the one now on the hook for the review. So that's a wrap for my November book of the month, and at least for now, right? So I will create my end of the month video for November soon, as well as my December plans. There's so many videos that I have in mind for you. It's crazy after taking a little break with Florida and things like that. So let's keep it going, please. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. And good luck to anyone who is a contestant for the book. And have a great day. Thank you for watching.